Welcome to Factorio Megabase-In-A-Book. My name is Nilaus and we are going to try to run out of things, run out of materials. That is our objective today. And since the end of last episode, I did clean up so that I took out some of the materials we were missing. And or sort of the old stuff we had here for the old yellow signs. Now it's only over here. What I want to do is I want to make sure that we enable everything here. So that is the first objective, is to make sure that we enable it. We are going to send our Spidertrons down here, and we will go here. So objective is, oh, you can come back. Not that one. You can come back. Go back. And here, and two as well, and that one, and that's it. So what we have now is, once this is done, we will start enabling everything, and everything is just gonna go really quickly. And we had some extra trains here. I filled these up, and they're just waiting to go out. So if you look at this train station here, where is it? That one. So this one, it only has 2 trains. I think I actually want 1 more train because I have 3 of these. So I think that 1 more train would be good. Let's do that because that's one of the things that we want to do today, is make sure that we enable everything and make sure that we have all the trains available for it. That is now done. I'm going to send you out, but you can't go out anywhere because obviously nothing is working yet. And we are going to go here. Once this goes in, we will see a flurry of activity. If we look at this, okay, so first of all, we can see that here are the warnings. We know we have not enough blue. That's actually not entirely correct. It's just that this one requires requests a lot of blue, and I don't have sort of stockpile of blue here. If we look at this, they are all ready and good. Okay, see, now they're coming in, but we are actually in an idle situation. Well, not quite actually. Well, still 51, and here as well 23. So we're pretty good in terms of the blue. And now we can set this one all the way down here and then get everything active. That should really get everything busy. So let's have a look at this as it enables. Thank you, autosave. It's important that you are here. I love the fact that we have these filling up. Let's see. Yeah, 2. Okay, 2. And then green comes in. How much is the green? Green is also 2. Yep, that's also coming in. And we have... Yeah, this one's going to be more problematic, and batteries are coming in as well. Did I have 2 battery trains? Yes, I did. Okay, that's actually nice. I think that might be necessary with all the stuff, and the iron one coming in. What is the last thing? The last thing is the steel. Steel is probably the one that's going to be really haunting us for sure. And there are some paths that are unable. And now we see everything is coming in. That's going to be straining everything in the base. You are good. Great, so we can go over here and get ready for the next build that we want to do. Look at how many trains are going to be active here. And I also have this train here. This train is also set to go to... Can I go there instead? Yeah, let's go to the... That's a really weird icon, isn't it? Is that really the right icon? Yeah, it is. That's kind of weird. They shouldn't have this name. They should have the name of a... do I want to change it? It's the bad idea to change it. It's a really bad idea. But so I'm going to do it. I am going to do it. I want this one. This makes much more sense. Yep. And I just ruined everything. And I think if I'm going to ruin something, then let's do it right now. And I'm just going to copy that. Here. And you're going to be good. And afterwards I can copy it. It just makes more sense, this part, to have it. I don't know why I didn't check that before, or I didn't. And that one is the same. And then I'm going to take all of this and put it down here. And now everything works again. Yes, now everything works because now the last of the stops with that name has been changed. It doesn't change when you change one of the stops, but it changes when you change the last of the stops. So that's why we can do this, and that should work. Whew. Okay, here we have still the same warnings. We are not getting stuff out. Oh, we should. Huh. Why? Okay, now one of the warnings disappeared. The blue is still bad, but I don't think blue is actually as bad as it looks like. It's probably Well, copper, we just scaled that up, so that's not a problem. Steel, probably an issue. And let's see. This one is not working. Why are you not working? Ah, I think lubricant might be... Lubricant... I don't need a lot of lubricant, so... This one should be... This is empty. Okay, so it's just going to take a while for it to go back, fill up some more lubricant, and go in here. That makes perfect sense. What I do want, though, is I want to make sure that we have warnings on these belts as well. Currently, we only have warnings on science belts, but might want to take it on everything else. Whoa, why is it stuttering? No? Wow, look at the power. Ah! That's interesting. Yeah, our power seems to be increasing. Are you kidding me? What's going on here? Oh, right, it's because we switched to accumulators. All right, I'm just panicking for no reason. All right, what do we got here? We got both of those are empty. Uh-huh. Why is this one empty? Oh, right, it's an acute lack of everything. This is down here. These are just not keeping up. They will try their very, very best. And if I look at this, 2.5, it's these three. 2.5, 2.8, and like we know that on average, they will have enough. But it's going to take a while, especially because they only deliver 3.2 every time. So I'm going to need those trains to just keep on going. Whew, wow, that was something. Well, we have... Did I get my train back? Yes, I did. I did get my train. My builder train. Let's jump on in. And then let's move on to the next thing that we want to build. That is going to be another purple science. And I think I'm going to build it over here just exactly like this. Actually, like exactly like this. Because if we look at... let's go up here and look at the numbers. This is science. 90 requires 215. That is more than... That's less than a module. Module is 218 per module, so we have enough. 215 here is 2 modules, and 414 is 2 modules. So it's just one purple, one... Let's go build it. That will be here, and I will be... It's like I can't remember the shortcuts to moving around in this game. It's like I've been playing all sorts of other games too much, and not enough Factorio. I'm going to take this. There's nothing strange, weird about this. I just need... I think I need to take this out just in case. And then I can build that one. Though I do want to make sure that I do not... There. I do not want to have them actually activate. Good. And let's... You know what? Time for us to do a little build montage, because this is just a big build. So let's build it and then see. And now I think we have actually built it. The way we check it is by going here and using the ghosts, looking for ghosts, no ghosts. So that means everything has been placed and we are actually ready to get this started. Okay, everything is running out. That's lovely. That's exactly what we wanted to see. And we are going to go here and there. And again, I will get you. This time I will enable it from below and then moving up. Now, this here, let's see. We have 2 trains. That seems reasonable. We have, those are generic, so they are the way they are. And I will get hitch a ride on my own train and then get back. Do I, by the way, still have... Yep, I do have the warning up there to make sure that I check if I actually have an empty belt. And that will just be added to the list of all the other warnings. There we go. Now we are seeing things coming in. That's the first copper. We are just burning through the copper and iron so quickly. Here we have more trains coming. Oh, first they're coming in here. Yep, what do we have? What do we have? Another green circuit train. We're probably going to need to get more green circuits for sure in our base. What else? Just let's watch things come in. I just absolutely love these flowing belts. Maybe I shouldn't have taken my train back. Just want to see this. So that enables yet another green science. I mean, this is the best part about this base, is how easy is it to just stamp down another 330 green circuits per second and another 123 red circuits per second. It is incredibly difficult, and that's the beauty of this base, I think. Just stamp it down and then the whole train system will just figure itself out as long as there are enough resources in it. And that is going to be the issue here. We should have enough of plastic. Of course we are going to see some issues with things like, for example, batteries. Here is not, I don't think that's a real issue. It's just that 2 train loads of batteries were just transported out. And that means we have a full train here anyway, 64,000, and then it's not registering as having anything in here until the stockpile also has 46. That means we have a train plus 46 here. That means it will not stop blinking until we have 128,000 batteries in storage. So, you know, that's a lot. That's a lot. In the meantime, this is working. There's one that's, again, oh, that's the wrong one. There's no way it was already this high up. But, you know, 10,000, it'll get there. And these are going to fill up. This is, again, filling up. This is going to take forever to fill up to the 64,000. And again, it has to go even further. This one is the purple science. Let's have a look. That's the steel. We're just burning through the steel. That's just 4 steel train that were just summoned here. Ow. That's probably even. This is at 1 and this is at 1. Okay, so that's actually those 4 steel trains coming in. And the rest is good. Yep, everything is good. That means we are actually going to get more purple signs. That means the warning here for the purple sign should be disappearing, please. Please, thank you very much. Oh, you know what? It could, there we go. That could give us a little blink. Maybe I should actually highlight multiple of these and then say if they're all 0. Because, well, you know, if there's ever a little glip, then there is a problem. Yeah. So if I look at this, there we go. That warning just disappeared. That's great. The yellow science warning and blue circuit warning, they are still around. Let's move you back so we can refuel. The blue circuit, I'm not so worried about it because we have 23,000, we have 19,000, and we have, 23,000. That's actually correct. Since there are no trains actually ready to go out. We saw that earlier that we had trains ready to go out. That was an issue. Let's see, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, one more thing. I do need to make another train for this. That's going to be in this track here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Yes, that's kind of risky what I just did there. And paste it. You're gonna go there. Kind of bad. Well, you are ready and waiting. This can go up to 2. Is that even a benefit to be able to? So we have 32,000. So we know we have enough here. This one does not have the 32,000, but when this one gets to 32,000, the other train that we have will come in here and get and pick up. So then, yeah, actually that won't even remove the yellow ping here. The yellow ping will not disappear. When this one gets to 32,000, a train will come in, empty the buffers. That means the stuff that's on the train, it'll still be thinking it's missing something until this one gets to 32,000. But in actual fact, it isn't really a big deal. Like, I think it's okay, and I don't know how to monitor it. Like, what I really should be doing is monitoring the train at the station. But if we look at this, it says train limit 1 of 0. So it knows that there is a train at the station. But if I use read stop train, I get 0 because this train doesn't count as being stopped at the station. It counts as reserving the station, but not stopped at the station. Which is not technically a bug, but it's super inconsistent. I mean, either the train is at the station or it's not at the station. And I know the implementation is probably like, oh, it's trying to leave the station. So it's not, it's done with the load there, because you can also see we couldn't be able to load anything onto the train because it's, let's see, where is it? It is closed off. The train is closed. So it couldn't load anything anyway. Which means it just makes it very, very difficult to figure out if I actually have something. So that means I would have to do some really weird thing. Like, if there is a train here, like, how would I know? How would I know if there's a train? I mean, I would need to put a signal in here. If this signal is red because there's a train on top of it, then add something to this, because that means there's actually a train in here that has the content, I guess. But it could also be just arriving, and well, mining productivity 69. Woo, nice. And what is the next? Now we want to make sure that we build up this part. The batteries are not a problem. Blue circuit's not a problem. Yellow sign's not a problem, even though it says there. It'll just take a while to stabilize. Let's have a look at the new designs here. This one goes up. By the way, we have, oh, that's not great. That's really not great. Oh, right, I know that. I know why. Do I? No? Yeah, I know why I did that. I did that because I had to leave the trains somewhere. Like, the trains had to go somewhere. These trains, this was where yeah. Okay, so very convoluted. When I removed when I cleaned up my base, I had many thousand left. And you, oops, need to go somewhere. You can go to that location. Yeah, so I had a lot of it left, and I just filled it into some trains, and those trains sort of had to go somewhere. So I had to put it in here, just let them go back here, and then to make sure that they didn't get stuck on the network as they were before, as I was just doing, then I had to set them into a station, and that's why I had to forcefully open it. I forgot to change that. Great, this train, you're gonna go there, but you can't go anywhere yet until this one is all the way up to 32. But, you know, it's looking good. It's looking good. What is the next thing we want to do? There is one more thing that is essential and critical and all that good stuff. That means down here, we are going to take 2 more of these builds. Oh, yes. Well, gear up. That is... Oh, hold on. Hold on. I should not have 3 of those trains. So this train is empty. Yeah, it's empty. You need to get to... actually, I can do it better. I can copy you, and I can remove you, since you're blocking everything. And then I'd simply take this train and change it. Oh, I can't. Okay, I know I can do it. Copy. And this is a bit risky. Paste. So now you are a train that wants to pick up yellow signs. Great. Except you can't pick up yellow signs because now I have 2 yellow trains and 2 purple trains instead of having 3 purple trains and 1 yellow train. That makes no sense. Are you ready to load? Yes, you are. Again. That one. And then from here, we just do that one. There you go. And we know. We know that's... We are aware of that problem. This is going to the load of the new... Oh, the new yellow. One of the yellows. This one is ready to load. 34. That means it loads. And this one is 22 plus that. Okay, so what we're seeing now is that we are stockpiling a lot of signs. That's totally expected because I'm producing signs at 5,400, but no, I am not consuming it until I do this part. That's marked here. Okay, so now the yellow signs has disappeared. It'll come back again once the 34,000 or something gets picked up and put into a train. Then we'll still have the warning. And there we go. Now the yellow signs warning comes back. We'll start getting other warnings like plastic, iron, steel. We'll see those soon enough. I wonder if I remember to get... Yeah, I didn't get this one. Oops. And maybe the other ones have it. I don't know. We'll see. Otherwise, we'll just go back and grab some more. Yeah, so quite busy. But if we even though we just activated some things, the train network is not busy, and that's the whole point of this design, is to make sure that the train network is not overwhelmed, because the train network will be the part that... Oh, you have to go a bit forward. Train network will be the part that collapses first. Let's build this. We don't need to do a time-lapse for this. This is a small build. I really don't like the shape of this build. I really just don't like it. But yeah, well, it is what it is. And yeah, okay, they are actually putting this out there. Are we gonna need... Oh, right, I know it. We are gonna need so many of these. There has been a lot of questions about why do I use 4 of these instead of 1. That's a good question. I don't think I need it. It's one of those things where sometimes they would get stuck with stuff in there, but I'm consuming it so fast that I can't imagine that's actually a real problem. So let's have a look at how much we are missing in terms of all the science parts, and then I'm going to go back and get that. I think I need 500 of this. And I think I need 500 of this because I have no idea. And I need 500 of this. Good. And let's build the other one and then go back and grab that. We'll build everything else, and then once this is done... Oh yeah, I also need a lot of robots. Let's get 1,000. Is 1,000 enough? How much do they have, the other ones? They have 500 each. Oh, they have 600 each. Weird. Huh. 600. Okay, well, you have 600, I guess. Let's build this part. Yeah, I'm out of materials. Let's see if my buildertrons are also out of materials. Oh, they're also out of modules. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I know I can get some more modules. Let's see what we're missing. A lot of modules. I'm stuck. We're missing... Oh, second. A lot of modules. A few? Ah. Well, that's probably something just up here. Probably not super important. Good. And I will head back and get some more. And then we'll finish up the last of this build out here. You know, that could be important. I need 2,000 of something. And so the last bits are now coming in. Just had to go back and replenish my resources, and then we can continue in here. I don't hope I need to make a lot of modules right now or anytime soon, because we're kind of out of modules. I just increased the production by throwing some modules at it. But still, not great to see that we're running out of modules. Also, no ghost. That's what I want to see. And I will also take this one out and then go half in here, and then 1, 2, 3. Should be good. And I'll do the same thing up here, and then we'll take a look at the warnings. We are actually seeing some very interesting things, and by interesting I mean horrifying, but you know, it's all the same. It's all the same. That one, and I guess it is time to activate this part. And I'll send you home because you're kind of blocking, and I will, oh, right, okay, I need to go up here and build it, and I'll send you home to replenish for the next insane build we want. So what I've done now is I've scaled it up to 5,000 signs per minute. And of course it's not going to work because we've just been activating half of the purple signs and all of the yellow signs today. And that's kind of way too much, which means that you will see that copper is running out, copper is running out, and copper is running out. Now it shouldn't be running out based on the calculations, but it is running out because I have just activated it and we're simply draining all of the copper we have. Or maybe it is because of the number of copper trains. So this one says that there are 33 copper train loads available in excess of what is being consumed. Let's have a look here. I have 50 loads available. I suspect that might be incorrect. And there was someone who mentioned something about something sending a copper signal to the network, and I can't find it. So if you've seen some problem where I'm sending a copper signal, for example, like if this one was a copper signal here, then it would be sending in and saying, hey, I got some copper for you, but you don't. These ones say that they have things like that. Let me take a look at some of these copper locations. Yeah, okay, I mean, it is true that we have quite a lot of copper available, so I think that might actually be a matter of copper trains that are simply not coming in fast enough. Let's find a copper location up here. That one? Nope. Yeah, preferably a copper location with a train. See, I think that's the issue, that all of our copper trains are super busy. There. Let's get some more. We can get 2 more. Off you go. They should be having no problem at all finding locations where they can go, and then we can go to our train loader. I really like that. Oh, locomotive is in the way. Yeah. There we go. I like that idea of having a train loader like this. And let's have a look. Now we're going to be running out of every single signs imaginable because they are all being sent a full train load in here. And what are warnings? Oh, really? That's actually interesting. Okay. Let's look at the logistics network for this part. Oh, everything came in. Nice. A full load came in for everyone. And this one as well, a full load came in for everything. And then it's just a matter of how much buffer do you have. For example, this is the green. The green here is not able to send it back for reload again. Let's have a look at the green, because the green should really not be a problem. Let's have a look. And 56. Why? Ah, of course. Yeah, so even though this one says that there's room for 1 more, it doesn't count the one that's already stuck here. So only when this one gets unstuck, there, it leaves, then this one is still 1-to-1, and that means the train leaves. Let's have a look. And the train is left. It's right there. Perfect. At least we know how it's working. Military signs coming in, and this is the yellow signs. Not a big surprise. That's the one we activated the last. So, ooh. I wonder what this one was run. Oh, yeah. We were running out of here, which is due in large parts, well, in exclusive parts, to an acute lack of copper, and not copper here. How much do we have? We have 0 of 2 inbound. Here we have 0 of 1 inbound, and here we have 1 of 2 inbound. Yeah, we need more copper inbound, and I think we can throw more trains at it. 2 more trains. I don't want to overdo it because I don't want to have too many trains getting stuck, but the fact that we have 50 train loads of copper available in the network, 48 now, is kind of an indicator that we could probably just make sure that if we're running out of copper, then it's either because the trains cannot get there fast enough, or there's simply not enough trains. And the fact that we have a lot of copper available for pickup means that we need to throw more trains at the problem. We might want to do the same thing for iron, but I don't want to do it until we need it, and then we'll sort of balance it. I was kind of initially saying that I want 1 train for each pickup location, which is obviously not enough. But for example here, how much do we have here? Yeah, we have 26,000 and 21,000. Okay, so this is building up using the last of it. It's funny how just I didn't bother to take the last, and I'm not good. That now I would love to have the last bits of it. There's one iron facility. This iron facility, not great. Not great at all. This probably needs to be retired. This will never fill up anything, and it just gives me a false sense of having something. One of the next things is definitely going out there and tapping the iron, primarily for more steel facilities, but we'll see. And then we also need to extend our range, our power range. What is it called? Yeah, our radar. Our artillery range. Hey, you know what? Let's have a look at this. 5.1. 5,100 signs. Look at that. We just happened to go up to 5,000. Now, I'm not saying this is 5,000 signs stable, because it's not. It's not stable yet, but it's activated. And what I want to see is that what we're going to work on now is trying to make sure that it remains active. And that means looking intensively at this. So we have several different things. Of course, everything is now getting consumed, overconsumed. And as we start, for example, ramping up the production of purple signs, we're going to be drawing in way more steel than we have available. And that's what some of the things we need to fix. Copper, let's have a look and see if our little thing we did for copper is getting better. Okay, it was 2 of 2, now it's 1 of 2. And you are not, well, they're at least inbound, yeah? It's still not enough. I wonder why, though. I mean, if I look at something like this, you have 31, you have 17, okay. But stuff like this is just never getting picked up, is it? 180, 215, yep, finally something. What I could be doing, no, what I maybe should be doing is like building like a priority inbound, which is super difficult. But do I want to prioritize the stuff that's furthest away? I don't actually want to do that. I just, basically, if you need it, and then you take it. Yeah, these ones, they are completely idle. Yeah, so at this point, I feel, oh, look at that. Look at this. This is annoying, in my opinion. Well, it is what it is. Right, they would rather send too many in here instead of sending some to that one, because it's just slightly further away. So only when this one gets consumed down to not having enough will it even start using the next one, and even the next one as well. Yeah, that's just the way it is. It'll drive the shortest distance. This is something we 99% of the time like, but in this case I'd like to sort of spread it out a bit more. Then I could just set down to 1 here. But you know, I'm actually happy about it. I think this is great. The fact that we are now burning through some of this and getting this one activated again, this definitely means that, as you can see here, there's a big demand for copper. And I'm still thinking we might not have enough trains, that is. Like, if you look at it, we have 22 trains. Screw it. I'm going to throw in some more trains. What? I forgot. There. Get some more trains. Get more trains. And once you get it, we can ship off some more trains. Because, you know, if nothing else, they will just be, they'll be idling down here as well. That's fine. If they're idling, they're fine. And again, just keep throwing things. I mean, looks better. Looks better. Looks better. Okay, I think I should wrap up the episode now because it looks better now. But screw it, we are going to send up some more copper trains. Now we're at 26 copper trains to 30 loading stations. That might be a bit much, but it's what we do. I don't know if there's a good rule of thumb on how many we should have. Oh, power. Power, 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 power. Oh, I thought, I'm freaking out here. There, now we can see how much of the power we're actually using. We are in dire need of additional power, that's for sure. Okay, well, it takes forever to expand, so that's going to be another challenge. We might have to sort of ramp it down or let it run out, because if this continues, it can't continue more than over here, then it doesn't have time to fill up. If it continues all the way over before it drops down, then I don't have enough accumulator capacity to build it. Yeah, well, actually I can't. As long as it drops down at some point, that means we have excess power. Yeah, that's funny. well, there's going to be a lot of challenges coming up as we've just ramped up everything. But I think the main part of what we should be looking at here is this part. The fact that we have now, at least for a bit, run with 5,000 signs per minute. That is excellent. And now that we will face the consequences in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode and this series. If you do, be sure to hit the like button. It helps me a lot with the discovery and all that kind of thing. And if you have not, well, I mean, thank you for watching so much of the video if you haven't enjoyed it. Good night, take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, stay effective.